Richard Chan.
Yes.
And Richard Chan is with Mini One Electrophoresis and Mini One Systems. And Richard, you got this really cool, affordable product here. Tell me a little bit about it. What is it?
Well, this is basically a system we have developed for education, and one of the premises we have for doing this is to have a system that will allow teacher to do electrophoresis, separation of DNA, in one classroom period, where a lot of the work is being done by the student themselves, so they get hands-on, real-life, real-time experience, and they can cast the gels and make the gels and in 10 minutes, and then after that they can put them into this unit and run them.
Okay, so let's see how it works. So they put it in the unit, right?
So basically, let me show you this first. The first thing you do is that you have these gel cups,
You can see where
and you essentially, the way we've done it is very cute. We cut them into little pieces, so when you peel them out of the microwave, they completely melt in 20 to 30 seconds, and then you can take this, and these are trays, no tape, no seal, just drop them in, then you pour the agros in. These combs are bevel, and you only go in one way, so you put the combs in, there's 10 mils worth of agros, and you set it in room temperature. It will set in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes, when the gel is done, all you do is simply remove it from the tray, and then...
So everything you're trying to do is to fit in a one-period class, right?
That's right.
Okay, so like if they got a 90-minute class or a 45-minute, 55-minute class, everything happens within that time.
That's right.
Okay.
And then, but at the end of this, your students actually get research-grade quality results. And these instruments that we've developed, essentially we have combined the running the electrophoresis part and the viewing of the DNA all in one unit. So this is the running unit right here.
Okay.
So we have, and here's a gel that's already cast,
Right.
that we brought. It actually has DNA in there. These are graphite electrodes, and these are basically viewing. We use blue LED lights, and you can see that there are lenses inside there.
So you're saying that one of the things is you made it safe, so you got rid of the UV light and replaced it with blue LEDs.
Absolutely. And you know, one of the most interesting things about, if you're a real geek, you'll realize that there's something really cool about it, because the 2014, which is this year's Physics Nobel Prize, was awarded to 3 people that invented the blue LED.
So there you go.
And then, so basically this is, if you want to think about it, this is really, nobody else has it out there, because 5 years ago we couldn't do this. The blue LED would be totally unaffordable. Today,
And what's really interesting to me, you were saying it's actually being done. A lot of your customers are AP classes, AP biology classes, because students are expected to do this in AP biology, right?
yeah, but now I think because it's so easy, we can even actually, a lot of students teachers are actually thinking about taking it and doing it in the general biology class.
Regular biology.
Right, because it's not intimidating, and teachers can be assured that when they run this, it is actually going to work, and they're going to get nice results. So, for
Okay,
example,
so
we have this thing
the-
right in here.
All right, we got it.
Pauline, is this
Yes.
running already?
This one's done running, actually.
This is actually
Hi,
done
this is
running.
Pauline. Hi, Pauline.
Hi.
You're assisting with this technology here.
Yes.
And so if you put the camera in, well,
Okay.
let me do this.
Okay.
If you have this, so this is the gel that actually we finished running.
So you could use this with any kind of a smartphone or an iPad, anything that's got a camera on it. Is that
That's right. And the reason is this. And if Johnny comes to you and say, Tim, Dr. Ho, I can't get a picture, you can slap him around and say, Johnny, take the picture, because he's zooming and doing all this other stuff.
Right.
Because the way we have designed this is my iPhone, and that's the gel that was ran in 20 minutes. Okay. And I don't zoom, I don't do anything.
Okay.
So you can take a picture.
Right.
Look at how good the quality of these bands are. And this actually ran today just now.
Okay.
And so what happened is we have this little towel. It just basically is a filter.
Right.
This is the filter that filters out the blue light to let the fluorescent light come through. Okay.
So let me see. I'll put mine right on top there like that, and there we go.
There you go.
Excellent.
And you have a little ruler on the side. If you look at the ruler, there's a ruler on the side.
right.
And actually, so when they take a picture, they can actually put it on the computer, and they can actually then do the measurement using that ruler. They can
Okay.
do all the measurements they need to calculate molecular weight.
Excellent. Excellent.
Now-
So we got one over here that's a little bit brighter.
This is actually because we ran this in the back in San Diego, and essentially we brought it here because we show it as a dry in case we don't have something running. So, but this is the actual real example. Pauline, is this running right now?
That is running. This one's
This is
running right
actually running right now.
Okay.
Okay. So if you put it in here,
All right.
well, here let me do this, Tim. Let me do this. This is actually because a little bit has a little bit of condensation. Let me just do that.
That's okay.
So if you take a look at this right now,
Okay.
it's actually running, okay? And you can see that if I remove this, because this unit is another prototype, so we don't have the safety feature built into this, but you can see that the things are running. There's electrode, there's bubble going on, and one side actually generate more gas than the other, which is exactly what you expect in the electrolysis of water. So that's what it's running right there. And if you look very carefully, you can actually see the DNA band right in the back of these dye molecule. Okay, it's just that with the filter it enhances it, but like right there, for example, right here, that is a DNA band right there, right? If you look at it very carefully, and these are some of the DNA bands right here as well too, and those are DNA bands. So you can see with a naked eye, but you just see you just
so much better with the.
a lot better with the hood on, and so basically, if you take a look, I just removed that a little bit again. There are the bands.
So that's excellent.
So it's actually,
So what kind of DNA are we using right there?
these are all basically either DNA markers that we purchase from companies, or these are PCR products that we're actually using a lambda, which is a bacteriophage. We basically PCR various sizes, fragment that we come and show.
Okay.
And I think the relationship here is that if you have a fragment, let's say 100, 200 base pair, kids will look at it and say, oh, okay, so
what?
Mr. Ho, so what? The point here is that insulin, which is very important, for example, as related to diabetes, as all that kind of stuff. Insulin as a molecule, it's about the information it takes to code it. It's about on the order of 100 to 200 base pairs. It's a fairly small molecule, and if you look at a triplet code, it's about 30 to 50 amino acids, and that's about what it takes, about 100, 200 base pair. So that's the relevance of having these fragments.
So let's talk about price. What if a campus or a district was interested in purchasing one of these or many of them? What the price is?
Okay, so one of the things we've done is that we have made it with a guideline that we want to make it so that it is price compelling for the district, not to just buy one or two to show, but actually buy a set of 10 so that the kids can have them used in groups of 2 or 3 where they can go at their own pace. So a running unit, a viewing unit, plus the casting system and the combs, plus a 2 to 20.
So it comes with a casting system, the pipette,
2 to 20 microliter variable volume pipette, and this and the power supply is $379.
That's a great deal.
And if you buy a package of 10, we have a further discount for a classroom package as well.
Okay.
And of course, we have all these other consumables that go along with it to make the life of the teacher easier, and also the kids now can do it themselves. This is very much what they will do when they go to, let's say, summer internship in UT Southwestern, or they go to MD Anderson. That's what they will do. They'll be melting agros, which has made it a lot easier for them.
That's great.
Okay.
Okay, so if somebody is interested, who do they get a hold of? They talk to Richard Chan.
Well, they can just basically take a look, and we actually have a hashtag.
Got a website. Got all that.
Got a website. Got a website.
Look at that.
So that's
They
what we
got
have.
their own. They got their own. Look at that. Let's get that. Oh yeah, there we go. They got their own QR code, and there's Richard's contact information, and the website is mini1.com.
The mini one. The mini one.
The mini1.com.
So if you go to Mini One, you actually get the BMW.
Okay.
They actually own
combine
that.
those two. So
Well, actually, that's what they're talking about, was that we paint the Mini,
There you
buy
go.
a Mini, and have this in there.
that's
so
a good deal. Okay.
Anyway.
Richard, thank you for talking to us this morning.
Thank you, Tim.
Appreciate it.